It is Ryan here, and I have a question for you. What do you do when you win? Like, are you a fist pumper, a woo-hooer, a hand clapper, a high fiver? I kind of like the high five, but if you want to hone in on those winning moves, check out Chumba Casino. At ChumbaCasino.com, choose from hundreds of social casino-style games for your chance to redeem serious cash prizes. There are new game releases weekly, plus free daily bonuses. So don't wait. Start having the most fun ever at ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, you know, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. That should brighten your day a little. Actually, a lot. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Welcome to another Having It All moment. I'm Matthew Bivens, your balanced lifestyle coach, and I'm here to give you some quick ideas to chew on and just sink your teeth into that are going to have a huge impact on your day and your life. So today, I'm talking to you about perspective, specifically the difference between having a play versus a work perspective. So, simply put, when you have a play perspective, you will go further in life. When you have a work perspective, you're going to wear yourself out. I'll say it again. Play and you'll go far. Work and you'll wear yourself out. Now, if you can approach things in your life with the spirit, the essence, the perspective of play, you're going to find that you can go further. You're going to find that your experience is going to be more enjoyable and overall more sustainable. That's what I mean by going further. You're going to be able to sustain at the pace that you're doing when you have that play perspective. Because you know what? Work, it wears you out. That's just what it does. How do you feel after a long day of work? Right? You probably feel tired, maybe a little bit beat down, maybe a little bit depleted. Now, how do you feel after a long day of play? The sensations, the physical sensations could be the same, but the emotional relationship to it all is typically very, very different. Play doesn't leave you feeling so beat down emotionally, mentally, spiritually as work might. Here's a little example for yourself. If I told you right now to turn this episode off and go outside and walk for 10 miles, go walk for 10 miles right now, how would you feel? You'd probably be thinking, no, there's no way I'm about to walk 10 miles. That sounds awful. It's hot or it's cold, it's raining. I'm just not going to put in that work. I'm done. Nope. Well, what if I handed you 2 tickets to Disney World and I said, go have fun today. Go spend the whole day in the park. Guess what? You would probably end up walking way more than 10 miles. It's a very different perspective. It's a different approach to the 10 miles. One is work, the other play. So what would your life look like? What would different areas of your life look like if you approach them from a play perspective? So what would your fitness, your exercises look like if you approach them as play rather than as workouts? What would your job look like? The things that you do in your job, what would that look like if you approached it from a play mentality rather than work? What about the adult responsibilities that we all just have to take care of? How would you feel about those things if you approach them from play rather than work?
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Why don't more infant formula companies use organic, grass-fed whole milk instead of skim? Why don't more infant formula companies use the latest breast milk science? Why don't more infant formula companies run their own clinical trials? Why don't more infant formula companies use more of the proteins found in breast milk? Why don't more infant formula companies have their own factories instead of outsourcing their manufacturing? We wondered the same thing. So we made ByHeart, an infant formula company on a mission to get a lot closer to the most superfood on the planet, breast milk. Our patented protein blend has more of the important and most abundant proteins actually found in breast milk. We're the first and only U.S.-made formula to use organic, grass-fed whole milk, not skim. We even conducted the largest clinical trial by a new infant formula company in a quarter-century, with clinically proven benefits like easier digestion, less spit-up, and softer poops versus a leading infant formula. And we make our own formula in the USA and our very own factories in Iowa, Oregon, and Pennsylvania. ByHeart, a better formula for formula. Learn more at byheart.com.
And lastly, how about your leisure time, right? If you approached it with that play mentality and that excitement of approaching it from play, how would you feel about it? What would you be doing? Now, I do have to say that work is great. I'm not bashing work. There is a place, certainly, for working hard, for getting things done, for moving the needle, for crossing things off your list and just accomplishing stuff. This podcast, for example, would not have come together without work. Hard work, consistent work. And with that being the case, there are just some areas of your life where your approach and mentality are creating more stress, more feelings of overwhelm, more dissatisfaction, more impatience, more burnout. And so in this podcast, for example, when I have a work mentality for my podcast, I start to think to myself, man, I got to get this episode done. I got to finish this. I have to get it out there. But when I consciously approach the podcast with a sense of play, from that play perspective, then I say to myself, I get to do these things. I have the opportunity to share. I get to speak my mind. And I feel different about the energy that I'm expending. I receive better ideas, I get better insights, and at the end, I feel totally different about the experience. I may have put in the same amount of hours, but they don't leave me feeling emotionally drained, but rather they leave me feeling filled up. That's the difference between play versus work. So, if even one area of your life could be improved by adopting a play mentality, wouldn't it be worth it? Wouldn't it be worth it to you? So why not just take a minute to think for yourself, how can I inject more play into my life? What areas of my life would benefit me if I were to wear on that play perspective from time to time? So I invite you, as we wrap up this episode, to just wear it on. Wear on that play perspective a little more often and see how your life shifts. That's it for today, everybody. If this message resonated with you, and if you can think of one person who you believe would benefit by adopting a play perspective more often, then please share the episode with them. Once again, I'm Matthew Bivens, your balanced lifestyle coach. I am wishing you the abundant, loving life that you deserve and that is 100% possible for you. I'm going to catch you later. Peace. Quick note about the Having It All podcast. I am not a doctor nor a licensed therapist. I'm a guy with a story and a passion for conscious conversation. My thoughts, opinions, and beliefs are my own. So please consult with your doctor or healthcare provider regarding any questions or issues you have related to your personal physical or mental health.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.